Hello, happy Tuesday. How's everybody doing? Anything going on coming up? Did you guys have a good Super Bowl? I didn't watch it, but I was rooting for the Seahawks, and I guess they won anyways. So, I was just say controversy. So, something must have been going on about Super Bowl and other things that I'm not going to get into because I didn't watch it and I'm not a part of it. So, anyways, so is life lifing today? Is things crazy, chaotic, out of your control, frustrating? Ugh. Are people pulling out in front of you to where you have to slam on your brakes? People cutting you off and nonstop, like going through that all week, and just people have no respect for you. Let's see what else. The energy is just crazy, and it's just bonkers. So my sister, she left my house last night and was headed home, and she had to stop in the church parking lot down the street because she had a flat tire, and it was flat. So my dad went to go help her. I was on a call, and my dad went to go help her. He came home. I don't know what happened. So there's her lug nuts. She has one lug nut on each tire that has to have a key to unlock it so you don't get your tires stolen, right? Stupid. But I get it. You know, you live in a place where people steal your tires. You have to have those on. I get it. But then leave the key in the car so if you get a flat tire, you can change your own darn tire. She has a spare tire, but there's no way to get it off. So this morning I get up and I go pick her up and we go over and look at it, you know, during the day. Maybe we missed the key. And so she's Googling to find the key for the lug nuts, right? $65 here, something like that. So we went and stopped at O'Reilly's. They didn't even have it. And then so we stopped at Plaza Tires and they're like, that's a dealership key. Only at the dealership has it. And it's like, are you kidding me? So she comes and brings me to the shop so I can come here because I was trying to get some work done and have this shop open. And so she drove around or whatever. And so she called roadside assistance and whatever. So guess what? Lo and behold, he had a key. And so she could change her flat tire, right? And so he was going to help her change the flat tire and use the key to get all the other lug nuts off because she has spare lug nuts to replace it because they left those lug nuts in the jack box. I mean, come on. So anyways, so she was sitting there waiting for him and had my car door open. I was just sitting there and then my car wouldn't start. So she calls me and she's like, your car won't start. And I'm like, what do you want me to do? Like, I am like 5-6 miles away from you and I'm not walking to my car. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, I was like, call my neighbor, call our neighbor and stuff. And I was like, I don't know what to tell you. When the guy gets there, see if he'll jump you because I gave my jumper cables to my daughter, so she always has them. You know what I mean? Because I always have jumper cables. I've had jumper cables in my car since I was 16 years old, and I am 45. And I've always had a pair just for emergencies, and I give it to my daughter. And so an emergency, I don't have them in the car, so she can't jump the car. So I don't know what happened. I haven't talked to her. I don't know. Last time I knew she was at Plaza Tire, so I have no idea. I don't even know where my car is. I don't even know if it got started. I don't know if I need a brand new battery. I don't know. But Missy had a shard of thin metal in her tire. Do you know what I mean? So long story short, if shit is happening to you, if life is lifing, take a deep breath because it always can be worse. For one, it can always be worse. And two, the universe is helping us slow down and breathe and relax and be grateful for each moment because all this could have been a lot worse. Do you know what I mean? So what else? I'm trying to see how they're showing me and telling me. But it's just the energy is so huge and we are shifting into something new. New energy we've never experienced. And I know I've talked about this before. It's when it switches, the Chinese switch, it was the wood snake last year, which is still the wood snake this year. So that's called shedding. We are shifting into a fire horse, which is the first time for anybody in any lifetime, I believe. And so if you Google fire horse, it'll pull up and you can read that information and stuff because I can't explain it very well. But it's just a new era. Okay, it's just how as Chinese calendar, there's animals and stuff like, so it's just shifting, energy is shifting, things are changing. And so if life is lifing and you're coming across all these things like people pulling out in front of you and you're almost getting into car wrecks, life or death situations and stuff like that, it's just, it's like testing the waters a little bit, I guess, is what they're saying. And it's just like, we just need to breathe through it and slow down and just figure out a different route, figure out what we need to let go of, and figure out what we don't need to do anymore. And be grateful for the littlest things of, you know, our safety and protection. My mom called and told me that someone pulled out in front of her and she had to slam. She had to lock up her brakes. Like, she almost hit him. And she drives a big caddy, so she would have destroyed him because that car is a beast. But you know what I mean? So it's just, life is lifing today. And oh, and then I was printing. We got a LaserJet printer from our friend, and so I was printing our flyers. And guess what? It prints blue, not purple. I have tried 10 pages, and I have tried everything to fix it. And I tried my other printer, and I couldn't get to print on the other side. I bought paper just for this so I can print flyers, and I can't get that done either. So when it comes to all of this craziness, and I know this is a long story, and thank you for sticking with me through this story, but life just happens. And when we are, oh my God, I can't even, like, brain fart. When we're at a crossroads or something keeps blocking us from moving forward, don't keep fighting through it. Like I did. Don't keep fighting through it and like, okay, well, I'll try this way and I'll try this way. No, stop what you're doing, take a deep breath, and walk away from the situation and get grounded and be like, all right, what the hell am I supposed to do? Okay. All right, guys, you have a beautiful day. Thank you for listening to my story. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. I got a lot of new ideas and everything coming up, so you're going to want to be on there. All right, you guys have a beautiful day. If you guys need anything, let me know. Check out the tea post because today's Tea Tuesday. Tea Spotlight Tuesdays, and so I'm going to be posting about new tea every single day, and then so you can read the description what the tea is good for. And it's so exciting. Anyways, all right, you guys have a beautiful day. See you later.